hopefully you will be able to hear us.
You will hear us, believe me.
Just a few shopkeeping items. So we are about to, in this live stream, pick our Instagram live winner for everyone who entered our contest. So stay tuned for that. Thank you everyone for coming. Of course, obviously now you can see Dr. Ho is here. Live in studio. He is going to be doing some demos with us because everyone wants to know how you keep fit while you sit. So we're very excited about that.
Yes.
As you can see, there is a code, right? If I point here, like there.
24-hour sale. What's that say?
MC20. So we are doing the MotionCiser today. We are offering for everyone watching our live stream exclusively. You are going to get to take advantage of this code MC20, which means not only are you going to save 20% off of the MotionCiser, but this is going to apply to any of our MotionCiser packages. So whether you're getting the regular MotionCiser, we're going to be demonstrating the MotionCiser Fit today, or even our Ultimate package, you can get 20% off that. In addition to that, you are also going to be getting a $50 gift card for use at drhonow.com. Now, the reason you may be particularly interested in this is I feel like shopping season is upon us, where Christmas is not that far away. You know, you're going to be able to use it maybe for Black Friday, maybe for, you know, holiday shopping, all of that stuff right there you're going to be able to use. So that is a $50 gift card you're going to be able to use on drhonow.com for future purchases. So now that we've taken care of a few things, let's chat about how exciting it is to have the MotionCiser. Now, for those of, it's MC20. MC20. Good question. Thank you for asking, Adele. So the MotionCiser, unbelievably popular. We were sold out of it for most of the summer. We just got inventory back in, and we were like, you know what? Let's let everyone know. We'll have a big sale. Very exciting. So first of all, let's talk about why you created the MotionCiser.
First of all, I just want to say, if you want your legs and feet to feel good and comfortable all day long, you need the MotionCiser. Okay? If you sit for long hours, whether you're a professional driver, an office worker, our senior friends out there, you definitely want to have this. Okay? It just makes your legs and feet feel so good. Because you know, when we sit for long hours, our joints get so stiff. Your knee joint, ankle joint, hip joint, they stiffen up because you're not moving and you're not lubricating them. Your muscle, when you don't move the muscle, well, they actually get tighter and shorter. That's why when you first get up from sitting a long time, you go, oh man, nothing feels right, okay? But when you move the muscle continuously, when you rock the joints back and forth, okay, you have to lubricate and loosen up the joint, and you have to keep the muscle fiber nice and loose. And most important, when you're moving the muscle, especially the quads, hamstring, the calf, and the shin, you are activating the fluid dynamic within your legs and feet. And that pumping action of the muscle helps to increase the circulation from your toes to your ankle, to your calf, knees, hip, and right to your, the back of the back here. So it just feels so good to have increased circulation, keeping nice and loose. And not only that, the MotionCiser has heat. So, I have heat on already, and it feels so nice, in the winter time, in the summertime, doesn't matter. Heat on your feet, just warm up your toes, warm up on your feet, keep things nice and supple. So when you get off this thing, you're going to say, wow, my legs and feet are more supple. And you feel like, you can walk better and you're happier because there's less aches and pains.
Yeah, that is a great point. My feet feel amazing right now. It actually has 5 different heat settings and 10 different vibration settings. Now, we've got a couple questions in the chat. Chris, you're funny every time you're on here. The vibrating chair like Homer gets on The Simpsons. I'm not going to make any funny noises, but yes, it's very much like that. It feels incredible. I can feel it in my feet all the way up to my thighs. And we have a question from Cher. Is there a payment plan available? So yes, we do have Afterpay on our website. Additionally, you can call our customer care team at 1-877-374-6669, and they can also assist you in setting up a payment plan. So that is fantastic. Thank you. We have a question actually.
Yeah.
It's a busy chat today. Thank you everyone for staying with us as we had some of those technical issues. We have a Soothe William. She wants to know, she has circulation issues in her feet. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about circulation. Let's talk about movement. Let's talk about what can the MotionCiser do for us here.
Let me explain from the start. This is a passive motion exercise machine. It means the machine will move your joints and your muscles automatically. You don't have to do any work. There's no straining on your muscles, joints, and soft tissue. And that movement is continuous. Okay, it just goes on as long as you like. But most people after 10, 20 minutes, they can feel really good. And this is something you put under your office desk, under your favorite chair at home. So you use this. If you listen, it's very quiet. It will not disrupt your normal activity. So you use this while you're working, reading, watching TV. My mom, her favorite thing is after lunch, she uses this and she'll take a nap with this, okay? Because it's really, really relaxing. Now,
can I jump in for a second?
Please do.
So just so you guys know, we have 2 units on. And as you know, if you join the top of our live stream, our mics cut out. So we're just using the audio from the phone. I don't think that this is disturbing us communicating at all. It's not loud at all.
If you listen, there's nothing, okay? Very, very subtle noises, but you can definitely feel the activity going on in your legs and feet. You know, we all know sitting for long hours is unhealthy and very uncomfortable. When's the last time you took a long plane ride or even sitting at home or sitting in the office, and when you get up, everything just feels tired, achy, stiff, and weak. But when you keep things moving gently and subtly, okay, just a little bit of motion, then your muscle stays loose, your joint stays lubricated and loosened, and your circulation keeps going. Now, how does it work with the circulation? Because the movement of the calf muscle, okay, that movement, that pumping action actually helps to bring the blood back up from your feet to your heart. So that increases the circulation. It places less loading on your heart. So very important for someone to keep moving while you're sitting, okay? It makes sitting, instead of being unhealthy, into an active and healthier activity. So it's very important for all of us, especially seniors, office workers, students, professional drivers who sit for many hours a day, to use something like this, either while they're working or at the end of the day when you're trying to feel better, trying to recover so you get a good night's sleep. This is just something everyone needs, because with modern society, with modern activity, and as the population get older, like myself, I find I use this all the time because it makes my legs and feet feel so good and comfortable all day long. And the nice thing is, it's easy. You just put your feet on it, turn it on. Oh, by the way, there's a little remote control. So
Very handy.
you don't have to bend down. There's 10 different level speed. At the lower speed, it kind of simulates the movement of a slow, gentle walk in the park. Okay, gentle movement, pivotal movement in the ankles, in the knee joint, in the hip joint. Okay, and then when you turn the speed, there's 10 speed. I can just use this remote control. Ooh, you can feel it too. I'm turning her on to the same time.
No, mine's good because you're facing that way.
Okay,
so
okay,
you're putting
good.
that way. I'm independent over here.
Now I'm at level 7. Okay, and I turn my machine sideways, so you see, the activity in my calf muscle. I put one leg in front so you can actually really see what's going on. You can feel the fluid dynamic in your entire legs and feet. And now it's become a deep vibrational massager. You can feel the shaking and pumping in your entire legs and feet. Now, Kathe, can you pour me that little bag of water we got right here?
You've got it on your side.
Do I have one here?
Where's the little bag of water? Oh, Edwin's got it.
Oh, okay.
He took it away.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, this is a plain old bag of water. I use this to show you. Oh, by the way, look. When you get this home, this is the first test you're gonna do to see how good this thing is. You put one feet on the ground and one your other leg on the MotionCiser, and you can say, "Wow, I've been sitting all this time like this leg, like it's not moving, it's stagnant. Things are not moving. It just doesn't feel good." Okay, look, this is what happened here. Woo! Look at when you have your legs on this, it just agitates the fluid dynamic inside your leg, and that really helps with increasing and promoting and supporting circulation. Okay, and very important because a lot of you, okay, can probably relate to this. When you sit for a long time, your ankles start to get a little puffy. Okay, this area actually becomes larger. Why? Because the water in your body just kind of pulls. Water naturally just goes down with the force of gravity. So it takes a lot of work to bring that water back up. So because your circulation is so poor when you're sitting and not moving, water just sits there. But if you can keep moving, keep pumping, okay, that really helps the circulation and it maintain and manage that water basic content in the bottom of your leg. Basically, you want to have less water around your ankle because that doesn't feel good.
Okay. That is an excellent point, and I'm gonna take Cher's question. So Cher asked a question in here, and I'm gonna kind of parlay it into a really common question we get on our social media. So Cher asked this great question.
Yeah.
Will this help with arthritis in the ankle area? And I'm going to add on to Cher's question because we get a lot of questions. What is the difference between the MotionCiser, which is a passive motion exercise machine, and our circulation promoter, which is our TENS EMS and MES therapy with your AMP technology machine? So let's do a little dive into, because I think a lot of people are asking very specific questions about circulation, about arthritis. Nicole here was saying that her legs are swollen, you have your legs up higher. So there you go. Nicole's just gonna say exactly what you were saying. So
Okay.
let's do a bit of an expansion on Cher's question, because that's a great question. So let's
Okay.
talk about that.
So
let's talk about differences and how it helps with all that.
yeah, I mean, the MotionCiser, this machine that I'm using right now is a completely different type of a machine than the circulation promoter, which is this device here. And the biggest difference, when you're making a choice is, do you have pain? If you have pain, if you have serious pain, arthritis pain, whether it's in your toes, ankles, or numbing pain due to neurology problem, okay, like diabetes or disc problem, herniated disc, is pinching your nerve, and you're getting numbing pain or really weakness, shooting pain, or what we call restless leg syndrome, which I see, then you need the circulating promoter, because this is a nerve muscle stimulator. Its intention is to help to relieve your pain, relieve muscle pain, relieve joint pain, relieve even your nerve pain, because it really stimulates the nerve muscle to basically restore the normal function. Okay, so if you have arthritis pain in your toes, in your ankle, knees, anywhere, you can use this, okay, to reduce pain. Plus, this device, the system comes with different size body electrode pads that you can stick on, say, your low back pain, for your low back pain, rotator cuff pain, elbow pain, anywhere.
You just listed off all my pain.
Okay.
It's like the rotator cuff, the elbow, the back. Those are all my pains.
Okay. So if you have pain, okay, muscle pain, nerve pain, joint pain, this is the go-to system, and we've been, helping millions of people around the world with this system. It works amazing. Now, if your legs just don't feel good, meaning it's kind of just stiff and achy and kind of, how you say it, feel uneasy and tight, okay? Heavy.
I feel like they find they're heavy without it.
Then, and also because you have tendency to sit a lot, or you have a job where you're standing a lot as well, okay? And your legs is not painful, it just doesn't feel good. Then the MotionCiser is the machine to use to help basically your legs to recover and also to feel good and comfortable while using it and also afterward. So this is like an everyday increased activity machine. This is a pain management machine that also help you.
Can we almost say it's like, not quite prevention, but like regular exercise leads to a healthy lifestyle. And if your lifestyle currently you're sitting a lot, you're not as active as you'd like to be, you don't get in maybe the steps you'd like to, or you're not as active as you'd like to. This is almost a way to help get that done, to really lead a healthier lifestyle, because we're getting that movement in.
Prevention is actually a good term.
Yeah.
This
okay.
keeps you feeling good and comfortable. Also prevent your joint from getting more stiff, prevent your muscle from getting more tight, okay? So that's very important. And also prevent your circulation from getting slower and slower because you sit all the time. So yes, I love you. Let's say this. The MotionCiser is really for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, what your lifestyle is, what your age is, what you do most of the day. The MotionCiser is just one of those feel-good machines that we all should use, okay? Plus the heat therapy, the heat at bottom of your feet, it just relaxes your entire being, physically and mentally. In fact, I read a study one time that people who live a long, healthy life, they always soak their feet in, hot water before they go to bed. And I use this now before I go to sleep because I do find that it relaxes me and I sleep better when my toes are nice and warm. Now, by the way, this is the new model, so MotionCiser Fit. We added this attachable, exercise band. Now, this is not like big heavy band that's gonna, build your muscle. This is band to give you just enough resistance so that it can help you get a little more exercise for your upper body and to increase your range of motion. And you can use it anywhere because it's easy to do. You can be watching your favorite TV show and kind of, working your shoulder, working your upper, your deltoids. It's just nice working your
And
biceps.
it does come with a little sheet just to show a couple different exercises. So it's not like we're expecting you to just know. It does come with a little graphic to help you with that. Now, Dr. Ho, and now we have another question just jumping around. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep track, but I'm so glad you guys have so many questions today. This is fantastic. We are here for you. We are here to help. And we are here to try to answer as many of your questions as we can. So we do have a question asking, with the MotionCiser, if you have varicose veins, are we okay? Because it's really just like walking, right?
Now, if you suffer with varicose vein already, that means the valve between your veins is not functioning right. So there's a backflow. Okay. So this is, in fact, this is highly recommended for anyone who have varicose vein or post-surgical. MotionCiser you use all day long, okay, whenever you're sitting. And also using the circulating promoter, also very good because the contraction of the muscle around those veins really help to bring back, the venous flow, okay, the blood within your vein from your feet back up to your upper body. So yeah, if you suffer with varicose vein, I highly recommend you use the MotionCiser anytime you're sitting for a long period of time. I also recommend you use the circulating promoter 2-3 times a day because you just want to maintain good circulation. You don't want things to get worse with time. And that's very important because as we get older, we're going to have to invest time, effort, and money, of course, okay, into our health. Because if you don't, it's like an older car, okay? If you don't maintain it, right, it's just going to break down. It's not going to work for you. Now, unfortunately, we cannot replace things, so we have to manage, okay, and maintain the function with technology that really work. And that's what my purpose is, okay? I've been helping millions of patients around the world. I noticed that in my clinic, a lot of people really don't have the time, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes the money or the insurance run out, or they just live too far to come to my clinic on a regular basis. So I developed all these great tools that I know they use in my clinic, but I refine them so they're actually better, easier, and at a low cost, because now we mass produce, hundreds of thousands of them at a time. So we can, pass that saving on to you so that now you can really high quality, effective device at a really minimal cost that you can use on your own easily, safely, okay, and to get the result you need anytime. And that's the key to living a good life. It's not like I have some problem, I have pain in my back or my leg. I gotta make an appointment and wait and wait and wait.
Yeah.
If you don't feel good that day, you should be treating yourself that day. I mean, I love gardening, I love golfing, basketball, playing my grandkids. I fly, I travel, I work like 10 hours a day, many days. I need my equipment right there to relieve any aches and pain, any issue I have with my body so that I can feel good and go on. But if I leave my body, say a week, 2 weeks, and try to get an appointment and only get a 15, 20, or half-hour treatment, well, it's not enough. And that's what I discovered. People suffer chronic ailments, chronic pain. The number one reason is they just don't get enough treatment. They don't get enough frequency of treatment, and they don't get the treatment in time. And many people actually use different methods to manage their pain and health issues that are actually not effective and potentially harmful. For example, if you swallow a pain pill, every time you get a little bit of discomfort, pain anywhere, guess what happens to your liver, kidney, intestinal lining? Okay, they get damaged, sometimes beyond repair. So those things may be they're effective for very short term, but anything for long term is not a safe and effective management method. And that's why I really focus on giving you really effective products that are truly chemical-free, drug-free, easy, and safe, and has been tested with myself, my family, and many people around the world to make sure you're getting some of the best equipment, okay, that there is in the market, but also I keep the price down, okay, because I know the average person really have to watch their budget, okay, they have to watch their time, okay, so this is something I know when you get home, you're gonna love it. And I also want to say this, make sure you think right now, who do you know suffer with certain ailments or circulation problem or sit a lot with pain that could use equipment to help themselves? Because my job is to help you, to educate you, and I want you to basically pass on that goodwill to other people in your life.
Yeah, and that's great. Oh, thank you, Edwin, for answering Sherry's question. Dr. Ho talked about affordability. That's why we do these, kind of Q&As, these Ask Me Anything, so that you know that you are getting something that's really going to help. You know that something You know, if there's maybe something that has been stopping you from taking advantage of something that's going to be really beneficial, whether it is, you know, kind of your movement is medicine, or this prevention, or actually using the system itself for pain. You know, we do have something here for everybody. And I do want to kind of address, you know, letting everyone know again, reminding them, we do have the special 24-hour sale that MC20, so you're going to be able to save 20%. We're also going to give you a $50 gift card to use at drhonow.com for any future purchases on our website. That's good till the end of the year. This sale is actually only going to be for 24 hours. We want to basically thank you for joining our live stream. Thank you for asking your questions. You know, thank you for chatting with us. And we're really excited that you can join us. I want to talk about something I've personally noticed. It's getting cold outside.
Yes.
I don't know where everyone, maybe you can drop in the chat, everyone, where you are watching us from, but here in the GTA, it has been cold the last few days. And I find personally that I tend to exercise less, get less outdoor time once the weather drops. And, you know, I see this both with the heat and with the motion
Yeah.
is that this to me is a great, especially if you're someone who's worried about slips and falls. Once it does get a little snowy, a little icy,
Good point.
I think this is a really great alternative once the weather gets colder, once we slow down a bit, once we're, you know, not able to kind of get out and be as active as we'd like to. So let's talk about the 10 different settings, because
Actually,
whether it's
I
slow or
I want to
high.
emphasize what you just said, because I feel so important. Because yes, we've been, you know, talking about everyone using it, but there are many of you who cannot do active exercise because of your age, because certain health condition, or you have mobility issues, and you're forced to sit for many hours every day. So if you're within that group, okay, you know, where you have challenges getting the exercise and the movement you need to do, please do yourself a favor. Use the MotionCiser. This is a really fun, a really feel good way, you know, to help yourself to make sitting an active act. And when you move, let me go through the benefit for you. When you pivot the ankle back and forth, especially at the low speed, it's similar to the action of a nice, gentle walk. You'll rock and move the ankle joint, the knee joint, the hip joint, okay? And that movement is a lubricating joint. It's like this. If you have an old hinge on your door, okay, you try to open the door, it's like, it doesn't work very well.
It's like the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. You need a little lubrication.
Right, but think about it. If you don't move that door, after a while, you cannot even move anymore. It's like, okay? So, but the more you move it, the more you can move. We have a say, okay? Motion is lotion, and movement is medicine, okay? And the more you move, the more you will move. That's how life is. That's how your body's built. It is a machine that needs to move. If you don't move it, okay, the old saying go, use it or lose it. So as we get older, okay, we really need to have more movement, okay? In my practice, I do things very differently. When someone comes in pain, they're often told to, oh, just take a rest, take it easy. I say, no, do not stop moving, okay? After you feel better, leaving my clinic here, I want you to move a fair bit, as much as you can, within your comfort range, every 30 minutes. Do not stop moving. Really, if you have issue, move more. My dad's 94, okay? My mom's like 88. They move every day a lot, okay? When I see my dad's a little bit lazy and don't want to walk, I say, get moving, otherwise you won't be able to move anymore. And my mom, dad, okay, in their home, if you go to their home, you will laugh, because they have every one of my equipment set up everywhere. They will have the MotionCiser in front of the, you know, the TV, so they always have this on when they watch TV. They have the circuit promoter, you know, sitting at their office desk, so they use this when they're reading a book. They have the Neck Pain Pro when they, you know, again sitting when they watch TV to help relieve the tension in the neck and shoulder, or sometimes in the bed, so they get a good night's sleep. They have every one of my equipment to keep them healthy, to keep them pain-free, active, so that they can stay active, to do, you know, go for the walk, you know, do whatever they want with their life as they get older. And that's what I urge you to do, okay? You need to look after your body, and you want to start now. It's never too late, okay? But you don't want to wait until, you know, you have really, really serious problem where you cannot move. You want to start now when you can, so that you will live a good and comfortable life. That should be a goal, to live a long, a good, and a comfortable life. Because what else is there in life?
And I mean, what you said is absolutely true. You know, sometimes it can feel really discouraging when you don't have your health and when, you know, things happen and you're not as active as you'd like to be. So I love the idea that not only do we have things that can help with your pain, but as we talked about, a little bit of prevention. Now, I do want to ask a little bit. Are your feet getting
So
hot?
nice.
So nice,
no.
so relaxing.
What you find is
So like muscles just like
when you stop the treatment, you get this tingling sensation. Okay, the bottom of your feet, it just feel like, oh, everything's awake now. And then when you get up, I know I cannot stand up to it because we're limited by the camera. Okay, wow, that nice supple feeling at the bottom of your feet when your toes and muscles are all warmed up.
Yeah,
it's just nice. You feel like going for a walk because hey, I feel comfortable now, and that's what the motioncizer can do for you. When you sit, you feel good. When you get up, you feel good. So you just feel good and comfortable all day long.
Let's see, Edwin, do you mind throwing up the heat map video?
Oh,
I do
yeah.
want to show everyone the heat there.
It just feels so good and comfortable. Listen, you need to try it, okay? Once you try it, you understand that why using the motioncizer in your life can really improve your quality of life. And now with the fitness band added, you're also getting upper body movement exercise, which help to basically increase and maintain good range of motion in your arms. Very important because as we get older, a lot of people lose movement in the shoulder joint. A lot of you lose strength in your shoulders, and you cannot do things because you just feel too weak. But why not use something that's very easy to start with, okay? To get the elbow moving, okay, and then get the upper shoulders moving, and then get the lateral deltoid, the side of the shoulders moving. And you see, with this, you get full range of motion, and you don't have. And this is designed for everyone, regardless of your age or your fitness level. First of all, the passive motion exercise at the bottom of your feet here, you don't have to do anything. It does all the work for you. There's no sweating, okay? You won't be sore the next day. There's no straining of the soft tissue, of the joints or the muscles. So if you're a type person that like low impact exercise, this is it, okay? And the fact is so easy, it's so comfortable use, that's the key. That means you're gonna use it regularly, okay? Because it feels good. And then now with this, you get a gentle active exercise for your upper body, okay? And we all need to move because when you move the muscle, they maintain the muscle tone, they can increase their strength, and then when you move your joint, you have to restore full range of movement back to your joint, and that's very important. I know people that when they come to my clinic, they can't even brush their hair. Imagine, cannot even brush their hair or do up, the strap in the back. Well, you need to keep your shoulder moving so they can do everyday things. And then if you participate in sports, say some of you, already studying pickleball, or you continue to play tennis or swimming, you need good range of movement, okay, in order to enjoy your life and to stay active and healthy. So this is it. Use it, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah, and I mean that's it. Like you said, use it or lose it. I love that. Not only are we showcasing kind of that prevention that we talked about with the motioncizer, but we're also answering all the questions. So I want to remind everyone one more time, just before we do our big draw for Instagram Live, are very exciting. Someone's going to win a motioncizer fit, which is very exciting.
Yes.
Use that code MC20. It is exclusive to anyone watching our live stream today, only you guys got the code that you're tuning in, so you get that extra savings. Don't forget, that's the 20% off. You're going to get free shipping. Additionally, you're going to get that $50 gift card that is, you know, going to be for a purchase at drhonow.com. Okay, there we go. So Edwin's doing a fantastic job. I wish you guys could see him sitting in the corner there working so hard answering everyone's questions. So I want to thank everyone. It's always great when we have Dr. Ho here. It's always great when you guys ask your questions. We're so glad we have the expert here today to answer all your questions. Now, I'm going to do the draw right now. Very exciting, everybody. So this was on our Instagram. So, you know, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, you know, all of our social channels. It's at Dr. Ho Now. So at DRHONOW. The code is going to be good for the next 24 hours. And, you know, I recommend you guys follow us because it's pretty likely we're going to do something like this again.
I like this draw idea. We should do it more often.
It's right. We should give more stuff away.
We like to give you stuff. We know it's going to help you, okay?
Did you know, Dr. Ho, that most of these entries are people who follow our social media? Like
well, thank you for
97%.
following us.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Tell your friends and family too, because we need to help everyone.
That's right. Okay, so here is the thing. I've loaded everyone's name in an app. I don't know what the app's called, and it is a random name generator. So here we go. $279 value of our MotionCiser Fit. I'm gonna do this where everyone can see. Choose Mike Zincan. Dun, 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 dun.
Mike Zincan.
Mike Zincan. So check your Instagram direct messages. We are going to be contacting you. Make sure it's us. Just click on the name so that nobody messages you. We're not going to ask you for money or anything. We're just going to ask you for your address, all that. We're going to ask you for your address, your information. And make sure that if you haven't followed us yet, you follow us and you never miss out on anything like this. Yes, congratulations, Mike.
Congratulations, Mike. Good work. Yay.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Dr. Ho. I think you're off to do a live shopping event
I got
somewhere.
so much traveling around the world. We're expanding like amazing across Europe, you know, US and many parts of the world, especially the MotionCiser and the cinema. We're shooting new shows in Japan.
Wow.
Amsterdam, like great products that we have.
You should take me to Japan to shoot the show.
That's
just
right.
Because I want to go. I want to go to Japan, so you should definitely bring me.
I will next time.
Emily, thank you so much. You know, we're always thrilled to be here for everyone. So thank you, everyone. Don't forget to follow us, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Bye,
for your time.
everyone.
See you next time.